Well, I wanted to talk over Free Riders theme, but hello everybody, I'm your humble host Gavin the Kitty, and today we are playing Sonic 06, and with me is the lovely...
EDGE-HOG.
RD06. Yee. So last time we finished up Silver's campaign. Before that, we took 3 episodes and did Sonic's campaign. So it's time to begin Edgy the Hedgy.
Oh boy, Hot Topic mascot himself, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Let's be real, it's Honkle the Hedgehog at this point.
Honkle, my beloved. Is he breaking out of prison?
So, hang on here, because I was not expecting the game to just rocket up in volume when I started. There we go. So last we left Shadow, he just figured out his backstory, forgave Gun, and decided, yeah, he needs something to do to help protect people. So he's working for the military organization Gun.
He is one with Gun.
You might remember Gun from the Sonic 2, the movie, or Sonic Adventure 2, or Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ooh, weapons.
Weapons. Yeah, so he works under that one old guy from the movie. That was like the military guy, the Olive Garden guy.
Do you think in Sonic 3 we'll see Shadow? What if he's like, what if Olive Garden guy like takes him on like a lunch date to like Olive Garden? Like, do you think we'll see Shadow in Olive Garden in Sonic 3 the movie?
I want it to be a trilogy of Olive Garden memes.
Yeah.
So we've got all sorts of moves. Shadow is... So Sonic was speed-based and Silver was puzzle-based. Shadow is combat-based.
Ooh, fighting words.
Them saloon words. Yeah. This doesn't go like how you'd expect, to say the least. They had pretty much everything figured out except the combo system. That's still a little wonky, and with Shadow being a little bit more of a heavy, speedy character, he's still a little... Yeah, he's not as slow as Silver, but he's not as fast as Sonic. And he certainly hits harder where it counts, but,
yeah, the feels. Ugh. Also, hello, Revolta, Mech, Burner Blaster, and Fox now. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, yes. I know
Jumping right into the edge.
The Edge.
Son, the hedge.
Edge the bedge. Damn it, who shit the bedge? Anyways.
Edging the Hedgehog.
When you...
Oh no.
Oh no. Just as he thought, a key. A switch. A button.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership?
Expansion pack.
Sonic the Hedgehog 06 microtransaction DLC?
Made by EA?
Oh god.
Part 2.
Words.
Now featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
And Knuckles.
So he's got this little Chaos Blast stuff that he can do, which is great.
Radical 360.
Oh boy. Well, how's everybody in chat doing? And Artie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing alright.
Surviving.
As I've mentioned before, I saw that thing on the internet that people want Keanu Reeves to voice Shadow, and now whenever I see Shadow, I can only hear Keanu Reeves' voice coming out of him. And I need that. I really need that. And if it's not Keanu Reeves for Sonic 3, I hope they get someone just as good, you know?
Adam Sandler voices.
I would not. I would protest, and I would be angrier than how angry I am over Chris Pratt Mario.
Now here's the thing. What if I told you I wouldn't be opposed to it?
Them's fighting words!
I have no qualms with Adam Sandler voicing stuff. I think he's rather funny at times.
Them's fighting words!
Well, so growing up, my dad liked Adam Sandler quite a lot. So like one of my Thanksgiving traditions is listening to the turkey song. Still fighting words, I know.
See, on the other hand, growing up, my dad hated Adam Sandler, so
Oh.
we don't watch any of his stuff.
Pixels is pretty good.
At all.
Pixels is pretty good. That's
your boy Dougie says hi, and Zenith
Hey.
the Protogen says blep. Hello, friends. We're fighting about Adam Sandler right now. You haven't missed much.
No, you
also,
really haven't.
Rouge, our beloved, is on screen.
Yeah, the beloved Rouge.
Ooh.
There were some leaks about Sonic 3 that came out.
Ooh. Mecha Burna Blaster has proposed, imagine if Shadow is voiced by Charlie Day.
No. No.
That would be...
He fits for Luigi for the same reasons he wouldn't fit Shadow. Yeah.
So what are some of the Sonic? If there's something that's not a huge spoiler, what are some of the leaks saying?
Apparently, Big the Cat and Amy Rose are supposed to show up.
Wouldn't surprise me that they're gonna try to fit more characters in, because people really enjoyed the people that. Oh my god, he was just like magnet to that car.
Yeah, I'm trying to jump in the car, but I can't jump in the car, so we're gonna ignore the car.
No car for Shadow. It wouldn't surprise me if they try to fit more like iconic people in, you know.
Yeah. So I'm excited though, because I've seen a lot of stuff recently with Big the Cat where I'm just like, holy shit, are they actually taking Big seriously a little bit instead of just making him the one-off froggy joke? Like, that makes me so happy if they do that, because Big has like a real voice and characteristics in Prime, and he's a part of Frontiers. Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just makes me happy to see that they actually give a shit about Big the Cat nowadays.
Yeah. But yeah, I would not be surprised if they're like, hey, we're gonna put some more characters in, because I feel like that's some people are like waiting for certain characters and such.
Rouge the Bat.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's one of those gonna be, ooh, this is gonna be an interesting day on the internet when if that happens.
Looks like the chat's going off about something.
Zenith says, glitch mushroom. Mecha Burna Blaster says, watch them bring in the weird Knuckles OC from the comics. And Zenith, the Protogen, says, yee.
What weird Knuckles OC from the comics? If you're talking about Ken Penders, they ain't touching that shit. And I can get into why, but you won't want me to, and you'll get real bored by the end. Oh boy.
Yeah. Movies.
That's just the vibe for the day. Yes. It movie.
Revolta says, fun fact that Yoinky Splinky is a real dance. I'm sure a lot of things are real dances.
So I'm just gonna climb the tower. I gotta get
You're like, I'm gonna climb the tower, and the first thing I see is you're trying to, like, fist fight the tower. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, watch. I just go, attack, up, attack, up, attack, up, attack, up. Because we have to destroy the spotlights, but they didn't say how.
It's like clipping through its own mechanism. Bruh.
Listen, I damaged its self-esteem. Just...
It's shy. It's like, ooh woo.
Oh, whoa, I'm in the searchlight.
Ooh woo.
Oh, gosh.
Mecha Burn and Blaster asks, how do you think they would do Amy or Rouge if they showed up in Sonic 3?
So, Amy Rose, I feel like they wouldn't make Amy as much of a fangirl. I say they take an opposite approach, and she kind of thinks Sonic's a cocky prick at first. And she's just like, I can do better than that. And it becomes a competition between Sonic and Amy, which I think would be perfect. Just because, you know, then you wouldn't have the, oh my god, you'd have the feminist character without going overboard. And it's kind of the direction they've been heading with Amy anyways lately. And what was the other one?
Rouge.
Rouge. Secret agent. Still secret agent. Still seductive secret agent, thief, spy thing. I can't see them changing Rouge. She's only ever had one characterization.
The internet's gonna get a little too horny if she's in the next movie. I'm sorry. It's gonna be messy.
Watch. It'll end up happening, and the internet will get really horny, but the internet will also get really confused about what they're supposed to be horny at, and they'll just fawn over Big the Cat.
Yes.
And I think everyone will be okay with that. It was the Y button! Apparently the vehicle's controlled
Why
back.
didn't you try that sooner, Badooch? He's in, like, in my head, I see him in, like, one of those, you know those, like, vehicles they make for toddlers that have, like, a little motor in them and they're a car? That's what I see happening right now. That's what I'm witnessing, is Shadow the Hedgehog in one of those, like, tiny toy Humvee toys for, like, toddlers.
Yes. So, I destroyed all the spotlight stuff, and it didn't do anything.
Great!
Unless it means that it wants me to... I hope not.
Do what?
I hope not what I think. What I think it wants is for me to come up with the car and actually, like, physically destroy the search towers.
Oh boy. Of course. Anything else wouldn't make any sense.
Shadow has gun. Gun. Now Shadow work for gun.
The gun in here. Maybe it was the guns we made along the way.
I want a video game about making guns. It doesn't have to be accurate. I want it to be, like, fizz bones as shit, so it's, like, broken and VR. like, this is not how any of this works or function. It doesn't teach you anything about making guns. It just teaches you don't trust developers with physics.
Yeah. Oh, and the car exploded. Checks out.
Yep.
Shadow is completely unharmed.
Shadow's okay. The car,
Revolta says, for some reason, I gotta read this out in a special voice when we get to it. For some reason, the sniper tower comment just reminded me of this. I have over 300 confirmed knots, ooh woo. I am twained in being sneaky weaky, and I'm top sniper in the entire U.S. Armed Forces.
Forces?
Forces?
Oh my god. You guys are...
Ooh woo notices your Medal of Honor. Ooh woo notices your Purple Heart. I don't actually know military rankings. Don't come for me.
Oh, whoa, notices you're a high-ranking general.
Did you mean, why can I not remember the name of that one furry that has like 8,000 expensive fursuits? That's actually a high-ranking military official. You know the one.
Yeah, I do know the one.
That one, yeah. I cannot remember their name for the life of me right now. But they have like every beautiful fursuit known to man they've bought.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. I do not remember their name for the life of me.
For those who don't know who we're talking about, and I still can't remember the name of, there is this one person who owns some of the most like just gorgeous, like best made fursuits in the entire furry fandom. And they can afford this. They have like I feel like over 20 suits. Full suits, not just like a head, like a full fursuit, like at least 20, I think. And they can afford this because they are a very high up ranking US military official. And at the con, they often silent suit, and you'll never see them in one of the headless lounges because it would be a severe security risk if they were, like, seen. Twilight Saint, that's the name of them.
I think that would be absolutely hilarious to just see... To just come into the Fursuit lounge... You're like, finally, I can take my head off. You just turn over, and they're like, don't look.
Just like an armed guard at the fan. Don't avert your eyes, citizen.
Yeah. Exactly like that.
Volta says their comment was one part of a whole. I'm sure that's a whole copy pasta thing there.
Alright, I am struggling to... So it said destroy 5 searchlights. I believe it means like that, because it didn't open the gate when I just destroyed all 5 lights.
Weird.
Which is upsetting, because this thing actually does control, like, an RC buggy. This doesn't feel good to do. It doesn't feel like a car. It doesn't feel like a 4-wheeler. It feels like an RC car. Which hurts my head, because this is... because we gotta go over, like, ramps and shit.
Yeah.
Which, the ramps are fine. Okay. We're gonna hope this hits. Sweet.
Pew pew.
And away we go.
Yay.
Yes, we know, Mr. Announcer Guy. Nope, getting out of that before it breaks. Oh.
Yep.
Is there an extra life up here? Love an extra life.
Vehicle.
Alright, I believe we've destroyed 4. We're off to a great start. This is why I was...
Yeah!
This is
Car.
This is why I was scared of Shadow, because I'm like, his stages are gonna take a while.
Of course the edgelord would take forever. Womp.
He's gotta do his makeup.
I feel like what I hope happens whenever we do get Sonic 3 is, like, people do those, like, really funny, like, emo edits, you know, from, like, the 2010s, earlier 2000s, where everything's just, like, the sparkle glitter language and stuff, and it's just, like, a bunch of just, like, clip art GIFs. And I hope people do that with, like, movie Shadow. I really hope that happens.
I want to know... the fucking... I just looked up and noticed the ranking screen, and now I just keep now I'm imagining Shadow's legs, but they just keep going.
Eternal.
They're just
a
weird.
True beanpole.
Yeah. I want to see a scene where Sonic is like, I can be cool, I'm cool, and he starts putting on, like, edgy makeup.
I would love to see just, like, Sonic, not Shadow, getting, like, jealous of, like, just that sort of silly nonsense. I'd appreciate a lot.
Don't you want to know what this is?
So we broke into a military military grade area to just steal the scepters.
Nothing more.
Of course.
And also rescue Rouge. because Rouge also works for Gun, but she's also a thief. I feel like the only reason she gets away with stealing stuff is because she works for Gun.
They don't want us to leave.
Probably.
Also, we're starting to get like 8 people in here. As the people are getting in, I'd like to remind you guys to leave a like and subscribe and all that fun jazz. And if you're already watching the video, share it with a friend because things are about to get crazy.
Oh boy. They weren't already before?
Yeah.
Oh my god, RoboDog.
The Robodog
this
from
guy
part
again.
1, from part 1, except now it's on snow.
Oh boy. Ice physics time?
I don't believe so. I believe it's just, look, powdered snow.
Oh, okay. I was like, if you have to then deal with ice physics, dear god.
No, we gotta deal with, long load times and...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's exactly what it looks like. A disaster. At least Shadow...
Shadow disaster.
At least Shadow has a little bit of, well, he's not, like, the fastest.
Shadow, make him crash into something.
Okay. Well, I'm trying.
They can crash into something. He won't.
This isn't a Bandicoot!
But yeah, Mecha Burner Blaster says, it's like Sega saw Crash have the vehicle sections in Crash 3 and went, okay, let's do that, but edgier with Shadow.
Actually, believe it or not, it's the reason why there are vehicles in both the game Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06 is because of Jak and Daxter.
Oh, interesting.
So, Yuji Naka, in his infinite fucking wisdom, I think Yuji Naka's a dipshit, by the way, don't, like, this is not me just, he's done some development stuff where I'm like, you sure you did that? Anyways.
You sure about that?
So, at the time of the GameCube and Dreamcast and stuff, all the Sonic games were being made by Sonic Team in the States. Well, nowadays, it's Sonic Team's in Japan, which, bad move in my personal opinion, but I'm just a Dorcas, so whatever. Regardless, after the stressfulness of Sonic Heroes, they went and said, you know what? What's popular? They took, like, a couple months break from developing stuff and looked around at what was popular, and Jak and Daxter was popular, and they said, wow, we can compete with that. Made a super serious Shadow the Hedgehog game with joking parody gunplay, which wasn't the best, and vehicle sections. And vehicles
Yay.
littered all over the place, basically touting that, hey, we have more vehicles than Jak and Daxter 2.
Damn.
Which is technically true, but they all felt like RC cars, so, I mean... So when you bring Shadow back in for the next game, what are you gonna do? Put him in a car with some guns, except they didn't like the gunplay, so let's keep the cars to have the guns.
Yeah, no guns allowed.
This is my Christian Minecraft server, and my mom said no guns are allowed.
That's a lie. Christians love their guns.
That's true.
Jesus had a Glock, didn't you know this?
I did not. Oh, shit. I did not know this.
Mecha Burner Blaster says, just like how Ballin' Whatever Land has like 100 power-ups, but they all suck.
Yeah, that was also his game.
Yay.
And I have to keep reminding people that game was made by Square Enix.
Oh my god.
Yuji Naka hasn't worked at Sega in years. And it's for the best, honestly. Because he's part of the reason that they're in such a fucking shit show when it comes to developing games.
Oof.
Because, like, they fucked up the development structure royally while he was there.
Oh damn.
And broke ties with a bunch of people by... In the same room as another developer that was working on one of their arcade titles, Yuji Naka said in Japanese that they should gut the studio after the game releases and steal the tech so they don't have to pay anybody, but then they'd have all this cool tech What they didn't realize was somebody on that dev team knew Japanese, and they said,
Yikes.
They said, yeah, you can release the game, but we're gonna stay independent. We're not merging with Sega. Have a good day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Big yikes.
And that was
Yikes on bike.
that was on the ring.
Yikes on egg strippers.
That was around the same time that Yuji Naka denied Sonic Team from developing and using the Nights into Dream engine for a Sonic game, which would have saved the Saturn.
Damn.
It would have sped up dev time like tenfold. There we go.
Yay, smash.
Had a little turnaround there at the end, but yeah, Yuji Naka, don't fucking... He left midway through this game, which caused it to kind of go into a shit show, because there was no director. Because there wasn't really much of a co-director. Which is why this game is buggy and glitchy and has long load times.
Because it's no use.
Ah! Shadow has ankles now.
Oh, thank God. I was afraid they were gone.
The snow...
But still no feet, so we're safe from the internet.
You think you're safe?
I don't want to know what shows up if I Google Shadow the Hedgehog feet.
You get Shadow the Hedgehog's feet, doy.
But what kind of feet?
Probably some weird foot fetish stuff. Or some artwork from Ken Penders, because Ken Penders is creepy.
Ew.
Yeah.
Good times debating Shadow the Hedgehog's toes.
I don't even want to debate that. On lighter news, I woke up this morning to a notification on my phone.
Yeah?
The shirt has shipped.
Yes! Excellent! Very good.
And while you guys didn't hit the 10 likes on that stream, it did for a moment before Google recognized a couple bots. So
Rip.
I'm going to count it and wear it to a convention.
Hell yeah.
For those who don't know, go watch the last Jackbox stream.
A terrific shirt was designed and Gavin has purchased it.
Yeah.
Where's the rendezvous point?
Oh god, rendezvous. It's gonna become the rendezvous point. That needs to be the next part of, that needs to be the next term instead of the damn fourth Chaos Emerald. Where's that damn fourth rendezvous point?
You go on a date with a gun? Well, Revolta goes, he is a war criminal.
Sonic started out in that first hub. Shadow starts off here. Silver starts off in the other hub. So everybody starts off in their own little hub.
Yeah.
So, that's fun.
Foxino says, Shadow the Hedgehog with hooves.
No!
Like, not a centaur. What's the one where they're like just half of a goat, half of a person, but not like a full horse?
I don't know what that's called, but I know what you're talking about, and it scares me.
Those dudes. But Shadow. Which includes Shadow needing to have nipples. Because that's like a key feature of those fantasy creatures, is human nipples. Welcome to Sonic 06. Foxnose and Spader. Yeah, those guys.
Oh god, what the hell am I imagining? Imagining! Yeah, that's the word.
We can't pronounce words today, yay!
Artie,
Yes.
you have broken me. You
I
thought
know what I'm drawing next.
I thought Sonic 06 was going to break me, or you, or someone. No, it was the Shadow the Hedgehog satyr.
Satyr with the human nipples. Mecha Burn Blaster also requests we check for Hatsune.
We upgraded the Chaos Spear, so now we have
Yay.
a fun spear.
Even rounder.
We also upgraded our homing attack. So now it goes
Yay.
nice and far. Farther than Sonic's, which is great.
It brings us to our homies even faster.
Homing attack that Fish.
Takes it. Oh, and he's gone.
So, fish, right?
Hey.
I got nothing. I don't even know. I think this is the perfect time for me to say if you want to see me fuck up more words or something, subscribe. Something.
Subscribe, and maybe by the end of this episode, I'll be finished drawing Shadow the Satyr.
Oh God, she started. It's another one of those.
About to turning to the new page. Sketchbook's open, pencils ready, baby. I keep just imagining like Mr. Tumnus from Narnia, but now it's like Shadow.
I do not see Hatsune the Pigeon at the edge of the dock yet.
Ah, they must have departed.
Well, technically, this is before they would have even arrived. This is around the same time that Sonic is thrashing around by the ocean. And Silver has yet to show up in this time period yet.
So it's Shadow's Town, baby! Ha-ha!
This is Dookie.
Reference pose. We sketching, baby. Here comes your worst nightmare. Oh yeah, now I need to get the Shadow reference.
I'm gonna have to put this in the video, aren't I?
maybe this will be opening screen for the next one, so we scare everybody.
Tell you what, if you make it into a PNG, I'll put it into the thumbnail of next part.
If I digitally render it, yes.
Even if you physically, I will painstakingly, like, just point by point erase the outside to put it on the fucking thumbnail. Mentioning, I know, I fuck up words. Oh, look!
Ah, yes.
Button near the
Religion.
trail to do a light dash. Now you can get to the forest.
I just want to flip the image. Please don't make me open up Photoshop for this. Flip. Yes.
Alright, so we had...
Ah.
So we had to go to the forest for some fucking ungodly reason.
Revolta says I'm using that in one of the next Jackbox. Oh, that is a threat.
Oh god. Yes, so I should mention that Jackbox in multiplayer this week is not this week. This week we are starting up something new for a fun Saturday stream. So, you guys will have input, because if I don't let you guys have input, things won't go terribly awry. We'll be doing a D&D campaign where my boyfriend Karmic decides to be the dungeon master, and I suffer because of it.
Yay!
Oh, and Argent will be there, traveling with me along that journey. So this week is all about the suffer, because like I've got bad Game Boy games. I think tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's all fun. What am I doing? Where am I going?
Isn't that always the question?
How am
in
I?
Life and in Sonic 06.
How am I being? This is all these and more will not be answered this time on Sonic 06.
Sketching fingers, deedly doot. In chat, your boy Dougie says Shadow.
Head for the castle.
Says, head for the castle. Is it a hassle in the castle? Is it Scooby-Doo time?
Honestly, it never stopped being Scooby-Doo time.
Zoinks like hey Scoob. I think Shadow has toes.
Thank you, Mecha Brand Blaster, for paying attention for me, because I am...
Revolta says, kid named Finger. Excellent.
Isn't that a song?
I thought that was a Better Call Saul joke. I might be mistaken.
Maybe both.
Is it a JoJo stand?
It's a JoJo move.
Kid named Finger.
Alright, well, I went to it. I don't see anything I can do over here.
You have to talk to the tourist. Or is that going to just give you a side quest?
It's yellow, so it's not going to do anything.
Ah.
Yeah, that did nothing. Find the castle's computer room.
Yes, every castle has a computer room, of course. Why didn't we think of that sooner?
I just have questions of how is Shadow emitting horizontal energy and moving forward?
The hedgehog gravity. Next question.
Okay, so that guy's got a ring race. Whatever the
Oh
fuck.
boy, a racing game and a Sonic game.
Who would have thought? Running on your who would have thought running on your feet and making a video game out of that works?
Sonic is running up that hill to make a deal with God to get us through this level faster.
This is just the hub world. I have no idea where I'm going.
Oh boy.
Find the Pope or maybe do a mandatory side mission so the Pope finish it. Okay, yes. The game did not tell me what the mandatory side mission for today is. So I'm assuming
getting the Pope his copy of Undertale. I was at my cousin's wedding, and during the, we had to attend a Catholic Mass. They're like, and now we're gonna thank the Pope, and I'm like, the Pope? The guy who has a copy of Undertale? It was quite a time. They also had, I'm not sure if I've ever shown you that meme, or if you've seen the meme of, like, Jesus, like, emitting a French laser at a girl, and, like, they had that painting in the church, and I was like, oh my god. It's the French Jesus flag. It was certainly a wedding.
that it certainly is something. I got nothing.
We've got load time. Yay.
So I didn't grab the rings.
Ruh-roh.
So I think I gotta redo this mission. I think this is the mission because
Seems missionable.
it seems like a proper thing because he said you must be Mr. Shadow. So
Mr. Shadow.
I mean
No, call me Dr. Shadow. Ugh. PhD in the Edge.
No, he's Dr. Honkle.
And Mr. Jekyll, Dr. Honkle.
Dr. Edge, Mr. Honkle.
Mr. Shadow is my formal name. Please call me Honkle.
Honkle was my father. Call me Mr. Edge. Okay, so apparently the monsters will disappear after some time, so we have to be fast to kill these guys. I got
speedy murder.
Speedy. Speedy Gonzalez. Anyways,
Eat.
I got a green screen too while I was out the other day.
Ooh. Green screens are fun.
Yeah, that'll be something. I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something.
Yeah. Rebel says, Dr. Shadow, it's edgy time.
He's Morbin. Let's be real here. Shadow's so...
Morbin time! What if Jared Leto is the voice of Shadow?
Truman will never want to see the movie, and I will force him. Because he hates Jared Leto for some reason.
We went to Spirit of Halloween yesterday, and they had a costume of Jared Leto's Joker, and the new Batman Riddler that came with bonus mouse flap. But they did not have a single Morbius costume, and that's a crime.
Oh, come now. Everybody wants to be Morbius. He's the kid's hip costume for this year.
I would buy a Morbius costume. I will forever be sad. Before Godzilla King of the Monsters came out, they released all these images of costumes they were going to release that following Halloween. And they released one for a King Ghidorah, because he's got 3 heads, where you've got the center head is on your head, and then the other 2 heads are on your hands. And I was like, I am going to buy this and dance around like an absolute idiot, because I need that. And then they never release it. And I am forever sad that I can't just be like vibing with 3, just like King Ghidorah heads on my hands, be like, woo!
Why don't we make it?
Forever sad.
We are furries. Why don't we make it?
I should. I do want to make a Godzilla suit. I do have a very terrible Rodan mask in my workroom. That is just, it's his, I don't think his eyes are like properly aligned, so he's kind of just always like looking like, ugh.
I have no words for it, but look at Shadow's little mouth there.
Oh my god, the smallest mouth in the West.
That's why he's so edgy. He's got a tiny mouth.
Tiny Mouth the Hedgehog. Mecha Burna Blaster asks, since it's Sonic, would the Pope be the Pope? 2 those. The Pope to the second power.
No, it's the Pope the.
Pope the.
Pope the.
Pope the.
And then his actual name.
No, you're mistaken. The Pope was my father. I'm Pope the.
They thought I was... You see, the Pope's my father. They thought I'd be a Pope like him. Instead, I just ended up being a doctor, so I'm Dr. the Pope.
Dr. Pope.
I love it when parents think their kids are gonna do something amazing, and they're just like, I'm gonna name my kid like Mr. Doctor or whatever. It's like you have some high expectations for a kid who has.
Yeah, that's the amount of parents that have like named their children Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, and I'm like, why would you do that to your daughter? I'm sorry, that is just, why would you do that to your child?
I want to see a kid named Dr. Stone.
Agent Stone.
Yeah. First name.
I'm sure it's out there.
First name Agent, last name Stone. Why? It's his head for the castle. I'm in the castle. There's nothing else here. I fall off the edge, I get a game over. What?
Oh my god. Of course, it makes perfect sense.
I know you said look for the Pope. I cannot find him. The mission on the loading screen just said head for the castle.
It'd be easier to find Waldo than the Pope right now.
Honestly? Yeah. If I'm even supposed to be looking for the Pope. Where? What?
Mega Burner Blaster says, head to where you went to see the Pope the last 2 times. Oh yes, I forgot. We've already seen the Pope twice in this game. How could I forget?
We met him on that platform, though, didn't we?
The Pope is a platformer.
Somebody make a platformer with the Pope. Call it the Pope.
I'm sure it's out there already.
Okay. What's over here? I can't be this stupid, like...
With Sonic 06, nothing's too stupid.
I feel...
It's no use.
Oh god, that shirt. Our friends at the D-Pad went and already made a It's No Use shirt.
Good.
And
Volta says, the Pope will never be ballin'. Oh! So you know, we're gonna see the Pope with drip.
My word.
Punch rocks! Ugh. Chaos Gauge trigger! Ooh, edgy jokes!
I hit the button! I hit the button it wanted me to hit!
But were you triggered enough?
Apparently not. I can't turn it off now, by the way.
Oh no.
Okay. Right trigger to do a chaos boost. So I guess we're just waiting here until the meter runs out.
Yeah.
So we're at like almost 50 views. I'd like to remind everybody to share this video around with friends, because YouTube and streams, especially if I don't upload a short, people just don't watch them generally. So
We're missing out on some quality content here.
They are.
We're gonna miss out on seeing the Pope for a 3rd time. You could see the Pope more in Sonic 06 than in real life.
Ugh, there we go. I did it. The fuck? Go into the stage, Shadow.
Use.
We spent like half an hour just in the hub worlds. Shadow's probably gonna have to be a 3-parter because I can't. I can't.
Would not surprise me.
It's okay. Then we have the final story. Did I save before?
Blaster asked, yeah, did you save?
Well,
Guess we'll find out.
did I mention vehicles?
Yes.
Did I mention they really liked Jak and Daxter in their vehicles?
But did they like Gex?
You know, it wouldn't surprise me. Did you like Gex?
I think Gex is pretty nifty.
Has anyone in my chat actually played Gex?
I have never actually played, but I've seen Donkey's playthrough of it, so I think I'm opinionated.
I have all 3 Gex games.
Have we played Gex on stream yet?
No, I have not.
Ooh, guess that's for future.
Tell you what, if you make it a subscriber promise, we'll play Gex.
Hell yeah.
Tell you what, I'll make it a donation. If somebody donates $100, or $100 collectively, so like somebody donates like $3 and somebody else donates $3, if we get $100 in donations, I'll play Gex.
If someone gives Gavin $15 by the end of the stream, I will give Shadow even bigger nipples in this drawing, and he already has pretty gnarly ones so far. This is a threat.
PayPal link in the description below. Go do it.
Mecha Burner Blaster asks, have you ever done the last story part before?
No, this is my first time doing Shadow as well. I hated it the way they played so much. That's why I'm fucking lost. I was less lost with Silver because I actually played through Silver. So after a point here, it's just gonna be me blindly throwing things at the wind.
Yay!
Which, I mean, isn't the first time, but... So we gotta find stuff, because this is a Knuckles level, and people hate me.
Knock, knock, it's Knuckles.
You know what, those one advertisement where it's like, doctors hate him, the one weird trick.
Yeah.
I want to combine that with, like, 9 out of 10 doctors do this weird trick.
9 out of 10 doctors hate him.
Yeah, there's just that.
The other doctor only tolerates him. The fool.
The fool.
Volta asks, what is the Pope up to?
I don't know what the Pope's up to. The Pope wasn't even there.
The Pope has abandoned us. No hope for Pope. Whoa, oh. That screen got funky. Mecha Burner Blaster asks, so you haven't finished the game, but still say people are wrong about the game. Not a negative, just curious.
Yes, because I finished Silver's and Sonic's playthroughs, which is over half of the game. Because the final story is literally like a level or 2.
I'm sure it's still going to take us like 4 hours.
Yeah, it'll at least take 2, but most of that'll be cutscene.
And loading screen.
Yes.
Give Shadow a nice little goat tail. He deserves it.
Oh boy.
Giving him a belly button.
Is it
he also deserves that.
Is it the nub goat tail? Like what?
Yeah, the cute little nubby nubby.
Okay.
A good one.
Karmic's goat tail is all over the fucking place.
Do goats have more than just nubby tails? Is
Yes,
like that
they
actually...
do. Yes, they do. Some goats do, in fact, have large tails. There is.
I learned something.
There is also a weird species of goat that has a near perfect human ass.
Good for them.
And it's real weird. I got nothing. It's the one video of the guy being carried on a stretcher and he's just got a really nice ass. So everybody's looking and laughing. Imagine that ass on a goat, and you kind of get the picture of, like, that's weird, right?
Yes.
Like, somebody out there in the evolutionary scale said, yes, we need this for some reason.
Ass for days. Good little goat hooves. I don't actually know how to draw hooves, but we're winging it.
You draw Pac-Man, but in 3D.
Revolta asks, also Gavin, the Sonic 06 OC ranking that's going to be going on Friday, where do we submit the OCs?
On the Discord, if you tap...
I'm submitting this Shadow as my OC. You can't stop me.
I can't. Artie, if you'd like, could you please make a Telegram channel thing in the artwork spot for OC dumping?
In Telegram?
Is that like... in Discord.
Oh, in Discord? I've never made a Discord channel. I guess I'll have to do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. I'd much prefer if they were in an easy to find spot, so we will have a place for those momentarily.
Once I learn how to use Discord. Womp. While I'm getting Discord opened up on my desktop, Mecha Burner Blaster says the last story is one level that is infamously bad, and the final boss, which absolutely doesn't resemble the true final boss of an indie game. Oh boy. Goats.
Get off the wall, Rouge!
Rouge, off the wall. She's like a van. Where do you want me to put OC dump? Under artwork and photos?
Yes. I can't get off the wall.
Do we just want OC dump or Sonic OC dump?
Just OC dump, because afterwards, like, what else are they going to use it for?
There.
I had to die. I couldn't get off the wall. I don't know why I couldn't get off the wall. I actually have no idea where I'm going, so, I don't like Shadow Story. It's the worst part of the game for me.
Too much edge for one poor Gavin.
No, I haven't done this level. That's why I'm struggling so much. Like I said, Mecha Burner Blaster, this is... For Shadow, for me, this game, I'm blind. This is the part of the game where I begin blind. So, things probably won't start speeding up until last story. Which I'm sorry for. Don't worry, though, because the next Sonic game after this that we're going to be doing on a weekly basis is Sonic Unleashed. And I know everybody likes Sonic Unleashed, so...
Yeah. I want to do the furry werewolves. Yeet.
Everybody should do the furry werewolf. Oh, speaking of furry, speaking of furry werewolves and existing, I went to my first Pride event over the weekend.
Ooh. How'd that go?
I'm not even going to say, because it... Okay. It felt weird.
Huh.
I didn't really enjoy it.
Was it, like, furry pride, or, like, just not, like...
It was LGBT plus Q pride.
Okay.
Which isn't bad. I mean, I am part of that community. I mean, I myself am gay, so I mean, like... No! Oh my god.
The bridge is broken. Shadow, can't you do something?
I had to re-buy both the upgrades.
Of course. That makes perfect sense.
Anyways, but no, it felt weird because it was, there were a lot of corporations there.
Corporate pride is a whole thing, yeah.
So, like, there was one geek booth that was selling, like, candies and stuff, and everybody on that booth did not want to be there. You
Oof.
could
that's rough.
you could straight feel the animosity.
It's hard, like, our Pride in my city, generally we do it in June, but ours is, like, there are some corporate things, but you get a lot of, like, actual Pride groups in there too, and, like, they try to have small business vendors and stuff, and it's, like, a whole thing. But some Pride events do just become corporations sell to the gays events, unfortunately.
To say the least, I did not enjoy it because it was just nothing. It ended up just becoming a lot of just corporate. Like, there were a couple smaller vendors that were super nice. A few of them even asked me questions, and like at the beginning of the day, I was having a good day. And then we started walking down, and the more we walked down the street, we were like, all right, there's a barbecue place. That's cool. A lot of the local shops are open. There's some angry Christians all the way at the end. Like, okay,
Always.
this seems about normal for what I'd expect. And then we see a T-Mobile car, and then H&R Block, and then as we're going through, we see, like, vote for this judge, and vote for this person, and vote here, and vote there, and I'm like, this is becoming less Pride.
You get a lot of politics too, yeah.
It just became politics and, like, tax money, and H&R and T-Mobile, and a Verizon thing was there for some reason. It just,
yeah.
As we went through the day, it was hot, and, like, you know, it just felt really, it was weird being, like, specifically
marketed to.
Yeah.
I promise you, not all Pride is like that, but yeah,
it was certainly one of those things that made me go, ah, yes, this is something where I don't really want to go to this again, because I missed all the stuff in Columbus.
Yeah.
I just straight up missed it. Truman was busy at work, and we had other stuff going on, and then a convention after that. Like, that's what happened. But, yeah. No, I think I'm good.
Yeah. So aside, Revolta says, in reference to Rouge on the wall, despite his criminal mind, this man is behaving well. His reward is the wall. This time he can sit in the wall for up to an hour. And then Mecha Burn Monster says, I like how Kingdom Valley has been a serious sticking point for all 3 playthroughs. And then Mecha Burn Buster also says, pro tip, you don't have to move for the first section. No moves. Also, it'd be pouring rain here. Yay, water.
Who's doing that yesterday?
Yay, water.
Yay, water.
I might have just given, like, Sonic, or Shadow some, like, mad titties here on accident. Oops. These goat legs did not come out as bad as I thought they were going to, however, which is pretty cool.
I mean, I could show you goat legs, and yes, Kingdom Valley is just going to be absolute hell. Between this and the last part of, what was it? Fucking the snow area.
Duh.
Okay, I've got a place to land, so I guess it's okay.
And a crab.
Oh, of course, there's one more. Or maybe there's one more. Key number 1. So, this is, I think, the worst of the Knuckles-style stages.
Yay,
like,
Knuckles.
designs. Out of all 3 games that play like the Adventure Saga, this is the worst. They just progressively get worse. Sonic Adventure 1 did it the best. This one doesn't even have the radar at this point. Which, I get, they're in set locations, but... Anyways.
Yay! Megaburn Blister says, Artie, the cat is hungry. The cat needs to wait another half hour before he gets fed. He knows the rules.
And so do
Paula,
I.
if you can hear me through this television, you gotta wait, little buddy.
Hello to all of Artie's family, because I'm guessing it's playing in the living room.
Probably. I would think. I'm guessing. I think I made Shadow's muzzle too big, but if I do it in digital, I'll tweak that.
Oh boy.
You thought I was kidding. You thought I was kidding.
I did, but you're gonna submit it, aren't you? So,
Oh, yeah.
I believe the OC dump is up. If you want to submit your OCs, get them in there. I also have a Twitter account where you can send them directly to me. Just don't send them after the end of the fucking stream, because like after the stream happens, don't send me anymore, please.
Yeah, the OC channel is live. I think I didn't screw it up, so yeah.
Put your Sonic OCs in there. Don't go too crazy with it. We want to kind of sort of make the video watchable, but all submissions.
Might have to censor Shadow's nipples then.
If I have to censor them, it'll be okay. I don't really.
My titties.
Hey, if they're angry, they need to be calmed. Then
I'll give them little angry eyebrows.
they need to calm their tits.
Mako Perna Blaster says, I like how, even though I've never played this game before, I'm still somehow giving you advice on where to go.
I am A-okay with it.
I probably was. Do I give Satyr Shadow a belly button piercing?
Why not? Just go crazy with it.
Yeah, that's the good stuff. We're getting real edgy in here. I've already pierced his ears. I don't know if I need to give him a septum ring too. Or do I give him a choker?
I don't know. Shove in as many OCs as you want. Just any crazy design things. I'm not gonna judge them, but we're gonna judge them, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna say your design is awful for anybody. I'm
This
going.
one's gonna cause a lot of pain.
Actually, no. There's gonna be one where I'm gonna call it awful, but we'll get there when we get there, and you'll have to watch that stream to
Find out who achieved that tier.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious when you think about it, but camera, can you not?
Camera can.
All right, I think that was supposed to be the last key I got. I get, but
We're giving Shadow some like bottom eyeliner and some eyeshadow. We're going real hot topic on this baby.
that's what I should have called it. I should have called it the Hot Topic Baby episode.
Next episode. Why does she need to climb the wall? Why can't she just fly up it?
I don't know. I always assumed that Rouge is like bat wings, just due to her being anthro, caused them to act more like gliders instead of normal bat wings. I think I'm compensating though, because
Revolta says skill issue.
sure, let's go with that.
Alright, we're giving Shadow some fishnets. Gloves! All the good stuff here.
Oh my god, this is... Welcome to Sonic 06, where we dress Shadow up, because this is... some awful Flash game from the early aughts.
I'll see if I can digitize this by Friday. If not, I'll at least give you the sketch and let you suffer with it.
Oh boy. That's gonna be something. Nope. Scale the damn wall. Ah! Okay.
Burner Blaster says, haha, can't wait for you to do this section again when you die later on in it. Oof.
Please don't. Please don't.
Knock on wood, don't jinx it.
Please don't jinx me like that. I'm struggling enough as is to find this last key. This is the part of the game that I was just dreading, and I knew I was gonna dread it.
Checks out.
I've been whining about this one for weeks, like, literally just... what's Gavin doing? Oh, he's complaining. Why is he complaining? Sonic 06.
You will need to collect
Yeah.
Search the area carefully.
You're struggling. I'm drawing, like, the best Sonic 06, the OC ever.
06
it's
OC.
a win-win.
It's an 06 OC. It's got weirdly human, like, features all over it.
He's in love with a human that's, like, twice his size. This is oddly one of the better things I've drawn recently, and I think that's kind of sad.
Sad or the best thing you've ever done?
I don't think it's the best thing I've ever done, but I think it's sad that this absolute shitpost is like the best thing I've drawn in the last couple months. Well, at least the last month. I drew some pretty good stuff for Art Fight last month.
Alright, let's hope I can get off the wall now. Yes.
Yay. Super Shenja says hi. Hello! Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to Sonic 06.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about as interesting as you can imagine.
About as Sonic as you'd imagine.
Honestly, I was expecting to not be here this long. This is only stage 2 for Shadow, and it's
Of how many stages?
the same amount as the other two characters.
Do I look like I remember how many there were?
Too many?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get going.
Okay, we're back to at least a character that controls.
Press the Y button to
Never mind. We're on a hover. We're on a hover car.
Of course. Vehicles.
I need to keep it
Jak and Daxter, the video game.
Yeah.
Nobody told me this was a Jak and Daxter clone.
Need to keep an eye on remaining entry. Once it's gone, it'll take time to reload. Pew, pew, pew.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
over there. Press the Y button to get on.
I don't know what happened there.
Echo Burner Blaster says Sonic has one more stage because Tails' Poggers moment does Wave Ocean twice for some reason.
Don't tell me that we're gonna have to do 2 of this.
I don't know. Oh my god, that just...
So I figured out...
like splash of water, just like... Oh my god, it happened again.
So I figured out what happened. You're gonna love it.
happened?
You're gonna love this already. So you see those platform buildings off in the distance?
Yeah.
Any little tap of anything sends them to being destroyed.
Ah,
So
that seems safe.
I either shoot them from really far off and hope they don't hit where I want them to hit,
Or just
Nope.
dodge like the wind. Mecha Burner Blaster says, this section is regarded as the hardest part of Shadow's story.
Really?
I hope it's not... It doesn't get harder than this.
Actually, you know what? That kind of checks out. If this is the hardest part of Shadow... Because if this is regarded as the hardest part of Shadow Story, that checks out with the dev team working on Kingdom Valley first, thinking it was going to appear towards the end of all the stories.
Ah. I like that when you back up, Shadow, like, looks behind him. Like, good driving skills, Shadow. Doing great, buddy.
This isn't driving, this is boat school.
I'm kind of proud of my terrible Shadow OC.
Hey, I mean... Oh, shit!
Ugh.
Okay. Well, I mean, if this is the hardest it gets, that means the other... That means it might be a two-part... Damn it!
We'll see.
Oh, boy. I love songs that just ask you questions.
Oh.
Like, really stupid questions. Like, have you ever heard the...
Like a plastic bag?
Yeah, like stuff like that. Or, one of my favorites is, have you ever felt the rain? Have you ever seen the rain?
I'm hearing the rain right now, and I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I know. It's great, right? Head to the recovery point. Is it where I get all the lives so I don't die anymore and game over? Tragically.
One can hope.
Yeah, no. I feel like if you've played a majority of a game and you're not hating yourself at around the 70 to 80% mark by the end of it, then it's not that bad of a game. And that's why I am confident in saying Sonic 06 is not as bad as everybody says. Because my metric for being bad takes quite a lot, and I at least have fun every time I play it, even when I'm trudging through something like Shadow.
It's rough, but I don't think it's the worst.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll get there.
Oh boy. Mecha Burner Blaster says, do you ever feel like an enemy stand being sucked by Jotaro in the wind? Yo, speaking of JoJo, part 6, part 2, in 2 days, my dudes.
Don't get me too hyped, because I will scream.
I'm very excited. I want to...
Oh, yeah? Artie, you okay? E? I think she died.
Oh no.
Oh, there you go, you're back.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything of what you said. You were like, you were like, oh,
Am
this...
I cutting out?
Maybe? Maybe you're cutting out? I don't know.
Perhaps. Or it could be the heavy rain.
Well,
Sean.
that sounded okay.
Volta says, she no clip out of reality into backrooms. Oh god, please.
Oh, I have a, Artie, I actually, I can't say anything on it yet, because I haven't decided if I want to film it or not.
Yeah.
But, Backroom short series, 5-episode long for TikTok and YouTube.
Ooh, I dig it.
Not gonna say anything else, because I'll jinx myself, and then I won't make it. But I want to. Right now, I want to. I just noticed that we went through the entirety of this stage backwards. This section we've been going through backwards. Compared to Silver and Sonic.
In chat, Casey the IE says, hey Gavin. Hello, Casey.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. We're having Sonic 06 style time today. Where everybody hates it, and I'm the only one screaming.
And I'm drawing wonderful art.
That's what's
Yay.
making me scream. Trust
You'll
me.
like this. I am sad. I'm so proud of this. I am sad. I was doing hee funny joke, and it's one of my better pieces I've sketched in this sketchbook in a while. The last thing in the sketchbook I was super proud of was a kaiju picture I did in June. We're like 2 days away from September, and the best thing I've drawn is Shadow the satyr with nipples. Times.
Oh boy.
The hyena says, I kicked my cat out of my room for attacking my tail. My cat isn't allowed in the room right now because he's screaming because he wants wet food.
Now, when daylight saving time comes around, do you change the feeding schedule or do you keep it the same?
We keep it the same time and he has to adjust like the rest of us and suffer.
Okay.
At first, when we like gain an hour and everything's earlier, he's like, "Oh my god, I get fed earlier." And then when everything gets like shifted around for later, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm starving."
My cat, it was always just when it came to Buttercup, we were just like, "She's hungry? Yeah. What time is it? Like 7, 8-ish. All right, time to feed." We just kind of like. We'd pick like 2 times throughout the day and just kind of stuck with it. 2 or 3 times. There was one time where she ate like a goddamn queen because my little brother didn't realize that we fed Buttercup on certain times. And it was just kind of the average of the daylight going throughout the day. So she just got fed like 4 times in one day.
I got tricked by my cat last week, in which it's early in the morning, we give him his wet food, and then I will give him his kibbles after I have my work morning meeting. That's at like 8 o'clock every morning. And I come out of this morning meeting, and it wasn't super long, because sometimes they're shorter. And I come out, and he's kind of purring and loving and being all cute. I'm like, oh, you just must not have been meowy this morning. Of course you're still hungry for kibbles. So I give him some. I give him his morning kibbles. And I go downstairs and everyone's like, did you just feed him? And I'm like, yeah, he was hot. He needed his kibbles. And they're like, we already fed him. And I'm like, oh my god, I got doofed by my cat.
Smart little bastard.
And then he tried to do it again like 2 other times this last week. I'm like, you can't get me again.
Hello, Aquio, and hello, Jethro. We finally finished the stage that took us literally like an hour. I can't even. Most of this episode has been one level. You said it gets easier after this? Thank God.
I hope so.
Bonjour, Azel the cheetah. Oh my gosh. I can't. Cutscene!
Yay.
I think this is the scene where Shadow gets teleported into the past or something. I don't know.
He gets slurped.
Or future or something.
Used to reside in this castle, but a major accident occurred 10 years ago, and no one.
This actress is still my favorite actress for Rouge.
I heard a prototype energy engine failed, which caused the accident.
The other voice actresses I just don't feel capture the character.
Chat, Kate in the back Fox says, hey Gavin and Aurora. Hello, Kaden. Welcome.
Hello.
At Fox, well there's a hedgehog bat, Rouge. Oh my god, Jim Carrey.
You missed it yesterday already. We had a bunch of bats on Donkey Kong.
I missed the bats.
You missed. It was yeah. Yeah, you missed.
There were many bats.
There were. It was a whole auto-scrolling stage of bats.
Ooh.
Oh no! Shadow's surrounded by Dr. Eggman's All 9000 robots. Whatever, Shell. Damn it. When Eggman's being competent, it's scary.
Oof.
Well, you should have thought about that before he smacked somebody.
Smack that smiles back.
Goldfish. So I looked it up, by the way. So Mephiles is some time paradox god thing.
Interesting.
And that's why he was trapped in the scepter, because him along with the Flames of Disaster do some evil shit that caused the end of the world.
Checks out.
And this is Mephiles, right there, that giant snake thingy.
Ooh.
And it's about ready to take form. And it takes form of the first thing it sees, so...
Oh, so Shadow.
Shadow.
Ooh, deep lore.
Yeah, deep Sonic lore.
Got him.
What? His shadow.
Arkneys? What's that? Or do you know what that is?
I don't know what I would like. Is that Arkansas?
I have no idea what that is, but I guess good for you if it's a good thing. Sorry if it's a bad, I don't know. Hello, Anubis.
Anubis, yeah. Howdy.
Getting health good? Sweet. It's rad.
Hell yeah. Good stuff. I want to send you my Shadow OC, but I also don't want to do it while you're streaming. But
You can put it in, you can put it in the Discord OC dump. And it won't alert me. So you're good.
Perhaps. I'm not sure if I want to dump it there yet, or just like make you personally suffer first.
That's fair. That is fair. I am making you watch Sonic 06, so, hello, Vincent the Squirrel. Welcome. We're having a Sonic 06 kind of day today.
Yeah. And we're talking over a cutscene, because deep lore.
And now Shadow's in the future.
Whoa.
You needed other food for a change? I need food as well. I'm getting kind of hungry, even though I had a salad before I started the stream.
You know who else needs food?
What
My
is
cat!
Damn. We all
I
hungry.
probably need to feed him soon.
Probably. I mean, it is about
Find
4:30.
out where we are.
I know what we're doing at 4:30 tomorrow.
Fucking, I know what I'm doing at 4:30 tomorrow, playing bad Game Boy games.
Hell yeah.
If I remember reading the schedule right. I need to go back and actually read the schedule properly. Yep, tomorrow is Game Boy Disasters Hangout, so we're playing.
Mountain Man says, food.
Food.
Howdy, Mountain Man.
Pointed our
Are you
location.
cooking again?
It's
I cooked last night.
Cooking up a storm. Yeehaw.
not possible.
So we saw this cutscene from Sonic's perspective last time.
But how can that be?
Ooh.
Wait, there's no doubt now.
In chat, Mecha Burner Blaster is pleading with me to feed the cat, but I will feed him after this cutscene.
We gotta watch Rouge lightly caress Key and not actually press it
Doesn't it?
for fear of clipping.
Yes.
Daintily.
Hello February the Tiger. And hi Mountain Man. Far away from home. That's a shame.
But are you far from home? Spider-Man edition. Ba-ba-dum.
No, he's no way home.
It's no use.
He's so far from home, there's no way home, and he can't even do his homecoming. Like, damn.
Rip.
When you Spider-Man so hard. I don't like that angle for Rouge, because it's just a giant forehead at that point.
Oh my god, yeah. Area 51 Rouge.
And now we've caught up with Sonic and the gang, who are stuck in the future now. About ready to play their version of Crisis City. You know, that one
Yay.
that ended Sonic's 40% of the... 40% of the way through, so...
Look who's here.
Yeah, everything on fire.
Believe it or not, we're gonna be ending Shadows probably a little bit after.
Long time no see.
So, because... Yeah. It'll be a
I
breath.
could do my eyeshadow like as pretty as like Rouge's is, because it's like just a good shade, and it just always looks like so good.
I watched somebody. Oh God, don't remind me. I watched somebody the other day put on eyeshadow, and they accidentally lifted their eyelid
Mm-hmm.
to do it, and they marked the inside of their eyelid.
Oh, ow. Youch.
Oh, I'm sorry for that image, guys, but
Oof.
I couldn't get it out of my head.
Under the kangaroo says, hey, Gavin.
Hi, sorry for making you cringe with the eyeshadow thing.
Eyeshadow is here phone now. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Reminder: if we get a collective donation of about $100, I will play Gex on stream. I might even play the Scott the Woz theme, which I actually heard that theme before Scott the Woz did his channel.
Huh.
Because I actually have the game that's from 3D Game Hero. It's an awesome Zelda game on, it's an awesome Zelda style game on PS3.
Nice.
They should re-release
Michael Burnham Blaster says, provided that they don't become a sticking point, you could probably do both Crisis City and Flame Core.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm also, while you're in this loading screen, gonna mute and go feed the cat. I will return, folks.
Have fun, we're shooting up, stuff. It's probably gonna be easier if I get out of the car. It's gonna be easier if I get out of the car! Holy shit, I timed that so well. That's like the one time where I'm like, yes, I timed something right. Thank God. I could have ended poorly. Oh, man. So I was doing missions in between parts to practice. So every time I start an episode for Sonic 06, I go through the hub world of the character we previously completed and replay, and I play the missions. I try to get all the missions. So I'm like most of the way through with collecting all of Silver's missions and stuff. Which means that when we eventually do get to the part of Sonic's content where I'm like, I have nothing else to show, nothing to do, and you guys are begging for me to jump back into Sonic 06, we can do the missions and not have to freak out or worry. Which is pretty rad. Oh, cool. I missed the speed booster, so we're going at a leisurely pace. Hello, February. I'd like to remind everybody as they're coming in here to leave a like and whatnot, and share the video with a friend, so that way then I can do this more, because it helps. It's something to do. Find the Chaos Emerald, because of course. And I'm guessing we're going to end up playing as Rouge, which means more struggly wall clippiness. Honor says, oh, I feel it. Yeah. When I worked at Chipotle, that was their biggest concern when it came to lettuce, was E. coli, because they had a whole bunch of E. coli scares in the past. And, yeah. It just kind of boils down to, they didn't wash the lettuce. I wouldn't worry too much about it, though. It's not like it's every single Wendy's. Well, unless... No, you said it's a recall, so maybe it is just something. I don't know. Maybe I should worry, because I've been eating a lot of salads. I am at bare minimum trying to watch my weight. I've actually been feeling a lot better since I've been eating healthier, so... But yeah. Yeah. It's one of those health and safety concerns. one of the biggest memes is always like, why didn't you cook the lettuce? You don't cook lettuce, by the way. That'll... That was, like, the biggest thing. Or at least when I was working food, like... we used to make jokes about cooking lettuce. Because you're not supposed to cook lettuce. Lettuce wilts if you cook it. Spinach wilts, too! Yes, don't get me wrong. But spinach wilted doesn't taste bad. Lettuce wilted gives a funny flavor. Hello, Versington, and hello, Tyler. It looks like you guys are sick. That's not good. Cook the soda. Maybe. I mean, I'd be cooking soda, too, if I was in this hot place. Around a bunch of hotties. But at that, anyways. Shadow! Why aren't you homing attacking? Oh, well, we got a shortcut. That's cool. I'm okay with that. As long as we don't really die going forward, I'm okay with it. This is just the same area that Sonic went through, except for even worse. Because it's Shadow. And Shadow can't jump. Anyways. I don't know what's going on with the homing attack. It's honestly a little scary. I know it's not over, Shadow, because your levels just keep going for some reason. Oh god. Damn it. Missed.
I return.
You have returned, and I'm on 0 lives, so things just got a lot more interesting.
Oh god.
I'm trying my best to not die. I at least want to get through with this stage.
Just punch and don't die.
Luckily, Sonic doesn't have the Shadow doesn't have the Mach speed sections that Sonic does, so... It should...
I've got Cursed Shadow, I don't know what I'm supposed to draw now.
I don't know. Draw a Rouge-inspired OC, I don't know. Would you like to tell them about what we're doing this week on Friday and where they could put their OCs if they so wish to be included in the video?
Because we hit certain like count on our last Sonic 06 video, if I remember correctly. We are doing an OC ranking tier list. So, feel free in the Discord, which link in description, wink wonk. We have a channel under the arts tab section called OC Dump. Feel free to pop something in there. We're gonna lovingly roast them, tier them. I'm putting some cursed content in there. Feel free to go real ham with it. And yeah, this coming Friday.
Yep.
Also, Chandler the Ocelot says, "Sup, Gavin?"
Sup?
Up, Chandler. Yay, life.
I've gotten a couple now. I think they realized that last stage was a bit much.
That's good.
Maybe. Or maybe they just wanted to make me suffer, because it's just like Jak and Daxter. Oh god.
Yay.
Honestly...
Jackbox livestream, multiplayer fun games. Ooh.
Ooh. How am I supposed to avoid that? Can somebody tell me?
With use. I don't know.
But it's none of that. We don't have no use.
We have some use.
Oh, if I hold A, I can speed up.
Yeah.
Please tell me, are we almost done? Please don't shove a random useless Rouge episode in there, please. Please. Oh, boy. Let's take a look here. Furry, it's not Fursona, it's...
Sonic O. I mean, we could like add it to other OCs. I guess,
could,
depending on what we get.
but for our thing, it's Sonic OCs. We are ranking Sonic fan characters. That's the whole thing that we're doing. It's... Oh boy. I'm just gonna get a bunch of pictures of people's Sonas.
Probably.
I figured I'd look while the loading screen's happening.
But it was no use.
It never was.
Maybe the use was the friends we made along the Sonic 06 playthrough.
The use was the guns we used along the way.
Yay, weapons.
They what the fuck was that game?
Bruh.
You saw the little pit.
Yeah, what the hell?
It was perfectly placed.
Ronnie the Panther says, "Hi Gavin, my high cholesterol level is too high, so I'm no longer gonna be allowed to eat any meat." Oh, sorry, buddy. And February says, "The ring physics seem a bit stiff."
What do you mean ring physics? Does he mean like the rings when they fall?
I don't know.
Every buggy that made it into the future, every vehicle was shadow themed.
They're like, why doesn't any of this stuff sell? And they're like, they're gonna be pretty big deal in the future when everything's on fire. And February clarifies, they say, how they bounce when dropped.
Ah, yes, that's because they're using the Havoc engine to the best of their ability with everything in this game. Anything that looks like it collides weird, that's the Havoc engine. Which I believe they continue to use for years and years, so...
Hell yeah.
They did, in fact, get their mileage from this. Will the stage just end, please?
Never. Yeah, February says, but instead they look like they drop and then just sticks and slides.
Yeah, they do. That's the whole thing. That's the thing of the Havoc engine. It does realistic collision wonderfully. And then you bring in the jank of collision in Sonic 06, and you get this lovely hybrid of realistic looking physics and not so realistic looking physics. Also, that tornado looks like it's throwing a car.
Oof.
Oof. Oof, Sonic's gonna have to say that a couple times.
It's no oofs.
We got another checkpoint.
Yay.
Aren't these game designers wonderful? Anyways.
So kind of them.
Bubsy references aside. I love how it taught us about the chaos control stuff, and I haven't used it since. Hey! Hello, Seskull.
Yay. We did it. So we're just under 2 hours now. And this stage you did pretty swiftly. I guess your call if you want to keep rolling or not.
That was all right.
We'll see if it saves, because it might not.
Oh, joy.
Okay, good. It's gonna save. Maybe. The cat cries.
Weeps even.
Weepy weepy. So Artie, have you been playing any video games lately?
I will have you know, after 230 hours, my friend, I have completed the Pokédex and gotten the Shiny Charmin Legends Arceus.
Congratulations!
And I am gonna perfect that Pokédex, because goddamn, I don't want to play anything else right now.
Congrats!
Also, JoJo's not out yet.
I did it in like, I don't know, like 3 days.
Well, I'm very well aware I took way too much
Oh,
time.
it's all good. All good. The obelisk will return eventually. So now we have Omega.
It seems he's in state.
But where's Alpha?
What could have possibly happened to create this future?
Dead somewhere, I think.
Rip.
Yes, this is Rouge. Understood. We'll be there in a minute.
I think my favorite meme was somebody misspelled Rouge the Bat and just wrote Rouge the Butt. And somebody drew that. It was just an ass with the Rouge chest plate and some wings on the side.
Yeah.
I love it.
So somebody wants to submit that. I'll be pulling out some of the older characters that I have laying around, because believe it or not, the the first character I ever created was a Sonic OC.
Checks out. Mine was a Bakugan OC.
Really?
Yes, which eventually would iteration to iteration to iteration would eventually become my persona. Though not the true connection. Because I had, brief lore time. I had a character for the longest time, which is my YouTube username, Aurora Lionheart, and that was my Sona. And then I didn't do any, and I was writing a whole ass book. But I wasn't at first time I wasn't a furry, I was just like, I'm just writing the story and all the characters are wolves. It's fine, I'm not a furry. And her name was Aurora Lionheart, my YouTube name. And I didn't do anything with her for like a good number of years. I like created her like middle school, kind of dropped her off in high school, and then I created this new character, Doomsday, like in high school, inspired by Doctor Who. And that's my persona. So like Aurora Lionheart is like kind of the original persona, but not really, because she is not Doomsday. They are two separate characters. But they kind of are, but not. And that is my persona lore for the day.
And then the Sona that is used in the thumbnails to demonstrate that Artie is on the stream is Artie. A character that was picked up.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do this stage.
I guess we could give it a shot. And then if we're just no use in it, be like, meh, and come back later.
Mm-hmm.
Because use.
You know, they really want me to use this chaos control. They keep, like, filling up the meter and stuff. And my only thought is, no, I'm gonna play it safe and slow and take my damn time here so I don't die.
How dare you?
How dare I play a Sonic game wrong? By choice, understanding that it's wrong.
Cries.
Hello, Hello, Dimitri the Tiger.
Hey.
Video's at about 15 likes. It's all good. I think you guys can get to 20, though. Yeah, I will be looking online, though, for a couple more OCs just to round out things. So if any of them are yours or of somebody you know, just know that we're not going to be mean to them or that mean. It's all in good fun.
We should find Jesus the Hedgehog again.
Oh, I will.
I hope there's a Pope the Hedgehog. I'm not looking that up just because I hope that's a thing.
That is a thing.
Excellent.
See, there are certain things on this internet I have seen that I don't want to see.
I'm very sure. Furry says Shadow was walking on lava, that was cursed. Because he's too hot to handle. Womp.
He's too hot. Hot damn.
Hot damn. That's a reference to the song played in Sonic 2 the movie.
It's all connected. Anyways.
Doo-doo-doo.
Thank you for platforming collision detection, because that's the only reason I got rings for that. God damn it. I don't like that the wall controls kind of just suck.
That's fair.
What's funny is, though, I have seen them done right in a fan game where the camera rotates with you, with the character, so that way then you're always walking on flat ground, so the controls never change.
Ooh.
It
That's
makes
solid.
it makes the wall scenes a little bit less dramatic, but it's worth it for the gameplay shift. Like, without a doubt, like, I'd much rather my character control consistently than struggle to move him left and right. Alright, we're gonna use it.
The Chaos Emeralds. Hater the back box says, I hate doing Uber because Uber sucks. I hate driving. We should have more trains.
We should have more trains. I liked that idea of the trains all the way across America. Like the interstate, intercontinental railway.
Yee.
That would be fucking rad.
Hell yeah.
I'll give it one more go here, because why not? But after this stage, it'll be it for today, because I can't keep playing Shadow Story for more than 2 hours. Sorry. Sorry. I gotta prepare for a bad Game Boy stream tomorrow, and Sonic Colors DS, and yeah. Fucking OC rankings. Get your OCs in. Discord and link below. Also the Twitter at GavinDragonYT. Feel free to
Tag him in your OCs.
send them. Say, hey, we're gonna rank it. Yeah. So go do it. I don't know why my roommate said oh, but
Oh my god.
oh my word, he's ranking Sonic characters now. Has he run out of ideas?
No. Only gotten better ones.
Da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Start playing the Superman theme.
Hell yeah.
My favorite acknowledgement of Superman lately has been the fact that the movie producers have said recently they have no idea what they want to do with Superman.
That's fair. The way like things have been left with him in recent like DC movies is like, huh. I don't know where you'd go from there.
You know what's upsetting though?
What?
The animated movies have done a wonderful job of portraying Superman. I don't know if you.
I feel like some animated comic book movies sometimes do better than live action.
I believe there's a movie called All-Star Superman. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It is my favorite. It's based on the story Whatever Happened to the Truth, Justice, and the American Way. And essentially, it's Superman contemplating the thought of, well, if he has so much power, why isn't he mean and nasty? Why isn't he like Homelander in the series?
The Boys.
The Boys. And it ends with one of the villains just absolutely terrified of Superman, and Superman goes, "Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that's why I don't do it like that. And believe it or not, I still didn't do it like that." And he shows all of the previous team members, Superman just took away the powers. In very creative ways. Made it look flashy and violent, just to show to these thugs that, no, that's why we don't play it that way. That's why I'm nice and kind in the way I do things. Because otherwise it's terrifying, and it's a really good story. And the writer for that story went and did the writing for the movie, so go watch it if you haven't ever seen it before. It is.
Chat, Juno the link says, "Hey Gavin, I'm just driving to my residential place to see my friend."
Lovely.
Well, don't text and drive, buddy.
Yeah, don't text.
Eyes on the road.
Eyes on the road, but leave a like when you get to a stop sign. I feel that though. It's just like, oh come on, no. I managed to land that.
Ooh.
I made it homing attacked on. Like, there's no excuse for that.
There's no use.
That's it's no use, and there was never an excuse.
Womp, womp, womp.
But yeah, sup. Hello, January the Tiger. We're getting all the folks in today. That's good.
Hey, love to see it.
How come they always show up near the end of my streams?
Oh. Every says, I think The Boys was going to have actual DC heroes, but I guess something must have happened in production.
No. The Boys is a comic book itself. The Boys is a criticism and a critique on that.
Yeah, but there's a show too.
Yeah. The show is based on the comic book The Boys.
Yeah.
It was never going to have a DC or Marvel characters. It's its own thing. But hello, Zero the Red Panda. Boy.
Crew's showing up. Make sure y'all leave some likes. We appreciate it.
And be sure to check out yesterday's episode. I know not as many people watched the Donkey Kong episode.
Yeah, go watch some monkeys, boy.
Go watch some monkeys. There's a bat there too.
Yeah, and it's not me, somehow.
Yeah, I still don't understand it fully. I thought there was only ever 2 bats in this world. Turns out there were like 100. I don't get it.
What and when?
Who the fuck stealing OCs just like looks at the species? I want to go up. I want to go up to like a dog and just be like, "You're stealing my OC."
Just like the most generic dog fursuit.
No. Like an actual literal dog.
Oh my god.
Just be like,
yes.
Tell your dog that you can't be stealing my Persona's design.
My favorite when people are like, "You stole my color palette," and it's like the most generic color palette you've ever seen.
Oh, that's something I've seen. It's like blue dog. I'm like, there's a lot of blue dogs. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, it's different when there's like you look at somebody who like stole like a fursuit design that looks like a little too uncanny. Like I've even seen some kids just not know and like just recreate the telephone suit. But yeah. Tristan the Raccoon says, "Hey Gavin, I'm just at Walmart getting party supplies because I'm trying to get my sister a Sona on her birthday."
Oh boy.
You can get Personas at Walmart now?
I think they're trying to get a party costume to be like, "Hey, you got a fursuit now," even though it's Halloween.
Oh, I love that.
I think that's adorable.
Yes, I hope it's that.
I hope so too, because the other option is a little concerning.
You can't make your own Persona. Store-bought is fine.
Puts ranch on head.
Oh my god.
If you don't have time to make your own ranch, it's okay. Store-bought's okay. Yeah. I know, Shadow, you said that when we get to the end of every single stage.
Does he, though?
He said it at
Does
least...
he need to say it more?
He's an enemy stand user.
Got it.
I want that to be an insult.
You look like an enemy stand user.
Yeah.
Could this be the work of an enemy stand?
Just come to my channel and put that in the comments every single... If I get a comment on on my video, all my videos going forward, being like, "You sound like an enemy stand user," I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I love it.
Like, I will...
In chat, Fevry... Well, Tristan first says they bought it on the internet. Nice. Fevry says there's a furry that goes by Blue, and Mecha Burna Blaster says you can buy FNAF action figures of Vanny and Malhair at Walmart, so yes, technically you can buy furries at Walmart.
There is a furry who goes by the name Blue, and he is a jackalope. Unless there's another furry that goes by the name Blue.
I think there's many that go by the name Blue.
Well, the only one I know is the jackalope boy. Who...
Jeffra... I was gonna say, Jethro the Wolf says, I was trying to host a TV show in Persona, and Aquil says, Tom and Jerry versus Shadow the Hedgehog, who will win? Mecha Burna Blaster says Jim Carrey, obviously.
The real answer is Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
I hope you guys saw that.
I saw something, alright!
I have never seen it do that. Cool. Honestly, we haven't really encountered that many, like, game-busted glitches.
Yeah. I was expecting a bit more. Jethro the Wolf says, people think I'm a jackal on Roblox.
Hey, so be it.
Nothing wrong with a jackal.
Nothing wrong if you're not a jackal. Okay.
But it is a problem if you're a jackal. No hides.
No. Only edgy. I love how Shadow's like, the volcano! I gotta jump in the volcano! Okay, settle it down, buddy.
It's no use.
This is a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but you know what?
So be it.
So be it. We'll be at about where we ended Sonic's episode, so that's great. And where I started that episode when I think I was high.
Oh god.
Maybe we should have a repeat of that.
Oh no.
Honestly, Sonic 06 has been one of the greatest commentating forces for this channel.
It just brings out the chaos in everybody, you know?
It's a weirdly controlled chaos. I kind of love it. I do like the music, though. The music is, without a doubt, probably one of my favorite bits about this game.
Yeah.
I know that's...
I can't hear the music, but I'll take your word for it.
Sorry. Look up the soundtrack. It's like perfect. Like, it's got this great mix of everything. It's not just flat rock. It's not... It's a lot of orchestral pieces. Yep. Also, I got an invincibility monitor, and I wasted it, but...
Oh no.
When else was I supposed to use it? Ah! Radical! The thing I've been saying lately, because I think it'd be hilarious to put that on everything.
Yes. Radical. Ooh.
Ba-da-da-da-do. Ghostbusters. I want to play that new game, but I need people to play with me.
That's fair. When's it coming out?
It's, I think, in October.
That checks out.
It's a multiplayer game. It's by... It's kind of like the Friday the 13th, the movie, the game. Where it's very multiplayer heavy. It's like a 4v1, where one player plays as a ghost and the others play as Ghostbusters. I just need enough people who are gonna get it on the same console.
That's the hard part, honestly.
Because I don't know if there's gonna be crossplay, and it's like, yeah, I could get myself a copy. I could get one other person a copy. I can't afford to buy somebody like everybody.
4 copies, yeah.
Four extra copies plus one for myself. I just can't do that. Of course, there's a Rouge section.
Of course. Why wouldn't there be a Rouge section?
All of the lights shine at once. Your way will become clear.
Of course, it's the same section where we played as Knuckles.
Ah, checks out.
Ah, makes sense.
Makes some small change. Alright, I wasn't reading chat because I was sketching. Becca Bernablaster says, imagine if someone had a theory that Jekyll and Hyde are 2 separate people because they misinterpreted the ending of a book. LOL security breach. February, the Sabretooth says, I just already won a lottery in March. I still kept the $1 million and I just got a mansion right now, but I'm still 45 right now. And Chandler the Ocelot says, critical, there's no way they sell Sonas at Walmart. But try to get one, but they're expensive. Where are they hiding Fursuits at Walmart? Where is this? What Walmart has Fursuits?
So, if you've got $1 million, fucking donate $100 so I'll play Gex. There's a PayPal in the description of all my videos.
Bro, you better February, or else we're calling you out for nonsense lies. Ooh ah.
Ooh ah.
Ooh.
JK.
Pony up, baby.
We love you, but still. But still, no. We will seriously play Gex if we get $100 donated total. Like, it could be like $30 here, $20 here. I don't care. I just want to see it happen. I think it'd be hilarious to be like, yeah, they paid me to play Gex. Like, it's so absurd. Like, it's like they wanted Gex. And it makes perfect sense because, I mean, they're making a Gex reboot, so I can't...
When's that happening?
Square Enix just put in a trademark and said, yeah, we're going to be rebooting a bunch of our franchises again. And...
they're probably trying to keep the copyrights and stuff active. Oops.
Oh, no, they've already gone on record and said they're actively making a new Tomb Raider, a new Gex, and a new something else.
Solid.
It's all the Crystal Dynamics stuff, so... Legacy of Kain, that was the other one.
Thank you, Shadow, for the helpful commentary.
Getting stuck on the floor.
Oh my god. Right by the end. Bruh.
Oh boy.
I guess that was all right.
As long as it saves, we'll stop it here. If not, then I guess we're going till it saves, basically.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It saved!
Yay!
Well, happy early birthday, Anubis fan, and,
I found a Chaos Emerald.
Sure you did, Rouge. Of course, we get a boss.
What? What's this?
Of course.
Do we open this boss up next time, or do we save it?
I think so. We've just hit the 2-hour mark. We've been going, a little over 2 hours.
Alright, let me go ahead and go back to the menu.
Especially if you just saved.
Yeah, we just saved, so
We'll start next time with the boss.
Mecca's like, just do it. Just play the game more.
Alas, we have run out of material, and I have finished my second sketch, which is just my persona, but it actually turned out really good, because every once in a while I can draw good. Today was one of those days.
You draw great a lot of the time. So we're about at the 40% mark, so... Oh, Bob is hot. Why did she touch it? I don't know. So, Artie, would you like to do the end screen today?
Sure.
Go for it.
So, 37%. Thank you for watching, folks. You've all been a gem. If you've enjoyed this Sonic content, please feel free to subscribe, leave a like. We always appreciate it. And you can ring that bell to know the next time you can watch Gavin suffer through Sonic 06. In the description, there's the PayPal link. You can donate to Gavin, you can commission him for art, or you can give money so you can make Gavin play Gex. Your choice. There's also links to the Discord, which in our Discord we have a place to drop your Sonic OCs for our Sonic OC ranking video this Friday. Give us those gems. We also have links to Twitter, Telegram, art channel, and all sorts of other jazz.
E.
Yeah.
I've been your humble host, Gavin the Kitty. Good night, everybody.
Bye!